It has been a busy week full of news and updates on English to Africa TV, including UN High Commissioner for Refugees Filippo Grandi calls for a big ramp-up of international support in drought-devastated Kenyan and Somali communities. Zimbabwe Harare region's water needs are being strained both by a growing population and crumbling infrastructure. For this and for more, here is a highlight from each of our programs. On Africa 54,
Somalia is going through one of its periodic crises. You have persistent insecurity, especially in the area bordering Kenya because of the action of armed group, Al-Shabaab and others.
Grandi also spoke to recent arrivals from Somalia to discuss their immediate needs and appealed for more resources to be able to provide much-needed humanitarian assistance to them, as well as Kenyans impacted by the drought.
It's day 2 of the first formal peace talks aimed at ending 2 years of war between the Ethiopian army and forces from the country's northern region of Tigray.
The negotiations, the talks went, in good faith on both parties and stopped the war. The immediate cessation of hostilities. The fighting is one of the demands from all sides, from almost everyone.
On Straight Talk Africa,
the civil war in Ethiopia's Tigray region has triggered a major humanitarian crisis. It's a conflict that began before Russia's invasion of Ukraine. A civil war in Ethiopia that is playing out here in the northern part of the country, in the Tigray region.
While some convoys have been pillaged, not just for goods, but also fuel. Over 5.2 million now face severe hunger, according to the World Food Programme.
On Healthy Living,
cholera is a highly contagious disease that affects both children and adults. Symptoms can appear anywhere between 12 hours and 5 days after the consumption of contaminated food or water. Experts say cholera can be prevented by ensuring access to clean water and basic sanitation and hygiene. However, over 1.7 billion people still do not have access to basic sanitation services.
On Red Carpet,
Black Panther is coming to Africa. Ahead of its official release, Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever will hold its African premiere in Lagos, Nigeria. The Walt Disney Company, in association with Africa International Film Festival and Film One Entertainment, announced that the premiere will hold early in November in Nigeria's Entertainment Center.
And finally, on Our Voices.
Hello, welcome to Our Voices. I am Simon Shekoye. In recent years, the African film industry has enjoyed a rapid expansion. According to UNESCO, about 5 million people currently work in the film sector in Africa, contributing $5 billion to the continent's GDP. African diaspora has an...
And this and more have been happening this week on English to Africa TV. That was Angie Omar for voaafrica.com.